he had an assistant by the name of Capricorn. He felt Capricorn, it was an Interscope person, the Interscope check that paid her to settle or he wouldn't go to jail.
He had an assistant by the name of Capricorn. He felt Capricorn it was an Osco person, the Enco check that paid her to settle. But he wouldn't go to jail. It seems like Diddy might be stepping into a whole new set of problems, as he's now gearing up to confront none the other his worst enemy, Suge. Night, you see, even though Suge is well hidden behind the bars, he spilled some of Diddy's most confidential information, particularly regarding Diddy's messy situation with Cassie. Now the industry whispers Hat Diddy is threatening to hurt Suge for daring to speak out against him, and probably Suge should look out next time he leaves his cell, because insiders are claiming that the music mogul is going nuts. Now it looks like the whole industry is going after Diddy, and he's slowly cracking under. Pressure he'd never get charged to go to prison. I mean, he make too much money for the people that he basically worked for. In addition to Diddy's ex's, Suge Knight has plunged headfirst into the drama he stirred up. Knight knows a thing or two about the music mogul, and his revelations are shocking you. See, guys, he wants Diddy to be locked up right next to himself, and he's now spilling all the JY details on the messy relationship that Diddy had with Cassie, and now he allegedly paid her off to avoid incarceration. The lawsuit filed by Cassie against Diddy came as a shocking revelation to many, but Suge Knight wasn't entirely caught off guard, as he stated in his podcast Collect Call, "What Puffy done, what Puffy did, or what Puffy do is not a surprise, everybody know. What it is, I mean, you got to be able to that type of bad to a woman and other women. But it's not like it's new news now. Chug is serving us more tea on this one, stating that the whole rap world had been aware, and the music mogul even used his millions to hush some people who could have potentially exposed him earlier. So many people in music and Hollywood feared this guy Diddy, as if he's untouchable, and even the court documents filed by Cass. Psy unveiled a disturbing reality where Diddy reportedly went physical with her openly in front of his staff and employees, and they are now coming forward to throw more shade at the music mogul. In addition, she claimed about Diddy being controlling to the point that he even went physical with his assistant, a girl named Capricorn, for not telling him about Cassie's romance with Cutie, as Knight revealed Cap was keeping it on the low. If Cassie was seeing Cutie or not, Puffy beat the crap out of that. Twitch, not only did he beat the crap out of her, but it was also an Interscope person and Interscope check that paid her to settle so I wouldn't go to jail. It's just chilling to realize the level of control Diddy seemed to exert over those around him. Witnesses were allegedly too afraid to speak up against his intimidating behavior to be able to do that type of to a woman and other women. Now, this is a new layer of allegations and goes beyond civil lawsuit. Capricorn worked for Diddy up until 2012. It's unclear when exactly Diddy allegedly did what Suge insinuates, but one of her earlier posts seemed to coincide with a detail by Schneid and Cassie in her lawsuit that she was dating Kit Cutie in 2011. When Diddy blew up his car recently, Capricorn posted a rather cryptic message on her gram saying, "Black women end up being the sacrifice for the last 11 years of my life. I had to deal with everyone's nonsensical allegiance to the devil." The drama is now getting even juicier with a new Veg Tim coming forward, and it looks like Sue Knight is here to tell us the whole story that had happened between Cassie and Diddy, mentioning something that hasn't been a part of Cassie's lawsuit, where they say they not going to put our records where people cuss and degrade women, and did a thing on MT. Well, Capricorn actually quit working for Diddy a year after he allegedly showed anger, and then tried to hush her with a fat check. Ever since, she has been living in a nightmare, reliving those episodes in her head. It's like a whole new level of intimidation in the bad boy entertainment, and only thanks to Suge Knight's revelations, we are learning more. As one person commented, the story is only going to come to a horrible end. For someone, everyone needs to keep a close eye on Diddy. It won't be long before he screws up. And another user added, the more that comes out about Diddy's dirty deeds, the reason nobody that could have helped Cassie never said or did anything is because they are dirty as hell to act. And Diddy knows their secrets as well. And check this out, guys, the level of Diddy's power has become evident when he quickly settled the lawsuit Cassie had filed against him following a mutual settlement between Diddy and Cassie. It seemed like Diddy aimed to close the chapter on the lawsuit saga. Out of blue, Suge Knight intervened, pulling a movie note out over till it's over scenario by revealing More details about Diddy's misconduct in an episode of his podcast from prison. Suge divulged some shocking truths regarding Did's actions, and when you look at it, he got Lars and her lawyers and swore also previously Cassie had disclosed instances where Diddy had been physically aggressive towards her and allegedly caused damage to Kid Cudie's car when she began dating him. Suge Knight went a step further and shared more details of Diddy vs. Cassie's story and revealed that Diddy's assistant knew about the horrible treatment that Cassie had endured and tried to protect Cassie facing Diddy's wrath. In the process, in the end, the poor woman became a target of Diddy's aggression herself, which left her traumatized. Cat was keeping his on a low about if she was messing with Cutie or not. Puffy beat the out that you see after Cassie filed her lawsuit. Capricorn seemingly threw shade at Diddy, implying that Diddy's actions were morally wrong on her jar story. She wrote, "I pray that ends. I don't think highly of any of you. Can't keep your head down. Pretend stuff is cool. No more do better." Upon finding out that Capricorn was on Cassie's side all this time, Diddy allegedly tarnished her reputation by falsely accusing her of the theft, subsequently impacting her career prospects. Suge further exposed inner scope records for paying off Capricorn to and prevent Diddy from facing legal repercussions. That day, he never get charged to go to prison. You see, guys, despite serving his longtime Suge, is now in an evaded spirit as he hopes to get a new S right before Christmas this year. He openly joins the accusations against the music mogul, and as if teases him to is waiting for Diddy once he's behind the bars. As Knight addressed him nemesis directly, "Puffy, I don't want to see you go down, but if you need a sigh, I'm a Grant, you're my cell boy. Have your cook game working? I don't want no head, but you going to be cleaning toilet." While the history between Shish and Diddy goes way back, stemming from the East Coast v. Roos's West Coast rape you during the notorious B.I.G. and Tupac era. People speculate that Diddy might have wanted posts out of the picture to eliminate competition, and Suge Knight also spilled about Diddy dropping $1 million bounty on someone's head back in 1996. It strongly suggested that Diddy was desperate to make Poke disappear and had the whole scheme how to avoid being jailed for this crime. Right? Think about it. If you gave the money, puppy will be in prison, no money for hire. But there's something deeper and darker than hip-hop feuds. Rumors surfaced that Tupac was planning to expose Diddy's personal life and intimate preferences in a song. And we know that right before Demise Pass was kind of aggressive in his tracks towards Bad Boy and the label's artist. Well, the insiders claim that the late rapper was preparing a new bomb insinuating Diddy's hidden intimate preferences, a revelation that could have severely impacted his career in the 90s. And did he? Well, this man had a history of silencing those attempting to unveil his private life, famously class with Wendy Williams when she tried to discuss his personal matters. Apparently, Tupac's attempts to expose more secrets pushed Diddy to take drastic measures, strategically planning the legendary rapper demise. Those cop dudes who was paid to get that puff, but they end up taking big out. It seems like taking Diddy down is the goal of Suge's life these days, because he had lost everything when the music mogul got his best artist Tupac shot. Well, and not directly, but he played a crucial role in this crime by paying $1 million to the gang following Pac's passing. Suge's label faced a downfall, losing key artists and leading to Knight's decline in the industry as a powerful producer, and the recent revelation by Cassie exposing Diddy questionable behavior might have been a moment of triumph for Suge, who's been waiting for the moment to snitch on Diddy for years and ruin his empire in revenge. Still out there doing his thing, and his in-head is artist and stuff. All these intricate details seem to suggest a complex web of events involving Diddy, Tupac demise, and more crimes that the music mogul had committed over these years. Now people on social media don't hold back as well, and they are demanding justice. As one person commented, "Diddy needs to be in jail. Take his billions, give it to his victim's former artist." He essayed, and another user added, "At this point, Diddy needs to be deleted off the planet. He's too far gone, and if nobody's going to put him in jail, somebody needs to exp his destination to hell swiftly." Well, it seems like Diddy won't escape the clutches of karma this time, and it seems like the whole hip-hop community is working against him. Now I want to hear your intake on this, guys. Do you believe that Diddy had done all these evil things that Suge accuses him of? Let me know what you're thinking, and in the meanwhile, don't forget to check my other videos.